Time for tit rat racing.
Alright guys, I've mixed it up a little different this time. Give you a little sneak shot of what we got up to at Kellerberrin. That was just one of the stages and it was pretty much like that the whole weekend. So sit back, watch this episode. We're still going to go through getting it ready for the big event. Obviously it's already happened, as you can tell by the intro, but hang in there and just watch the video, and the next one's going to be wild packed full of action. Thanks guys. Saturday morning. Where else would we be taking the big go? You can see her in the background there, we're heading to Mets Park. Why are we heading to Mets Park? We got a few issues that Hug's going to sort out as per usual, and who better to take it to than Mets Park. So just pulling in there now, so we'll get a bit of footage of us getting it off, I guess, and then we'll go from there. There's your bloke. Just got back from about an hour and a half drive out to Wanneroo to get ourselves a power steering pump. Got all these other bits and pieces, brought them over from the other place so we can give the big girl a bit of a birthday while we're at Mets Park. So on with the body count, guys.
What we got there, Mr. Hagen?
We've got a seized thinking bear.
Nice!
Oh, yeah, let's try again.
Right, time for a bit of a clean out in the housing here. You can see there's a bit of shit in there. Just taking the seals out. Ready to give it a clean out, a bit of a degrease. Make it look all nice and new again. And we'll get the locker in there. Be all hunky-dory. Alright, as you can see here, just clean the housing out. There's a fair bit of shit inside. So she's nice and clean now. Just giving this sealing face for the diff gasket a bit of a rub down with the wheel, just to get a nice sealing face. That's right. And these bad boys here, we're going to give them a bit of a rough back too, because all that rust there, just surface rust. Just give it a better sealing surface so it stops shit from getting in there. Alright, so I've got one done here. There's a fair bit of pitting on there because of that surface rust, but what we're going to do is just give it a lick of paint, give it a better sealing surface. And you can see on this side, you can see the difference. Big difference. So I'll get this one cleaned up. Should be all good. Just give you a heads up on where we're at the moment. Uncle Dan and Auntie Reddles have gone over to Dan's place to go and get the lock diff. And we'll smash that bad boy in. There we are, Mr. Huggins. He's not listening to me. Huh? Right, as you can see here, finished up with these. Give them a little paint job. As you can see, there's a huge difference. Massive difference. Oh shit. Watch out for stuff like that. Smell good, Dan?
All good, mate.
No, smell good.
Smells good. Smells great. Where's Horndog?
Got the dish bitch doing what she does best.
Bit seedy, eh?
I thought you might be.
Yeah, it was. Well, it shouldn't go anywhere with the stand. Yeah, that's the other one. Bring him up. Ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Rightio. Back end up. Grab the fuel tank while we're over there. Go front way. So as you see, the control arm's nice and straight compared to the one Brodus, showing the, go a bit of side view. That's what was wrapping around the tank, which was stopping a bit of our articulation. Old Riddle's up the front there, starting to put our new starter motor in. The other one does a bit of whine, it doesn't seem quite right. So came with a new starter motor, which indicates to me that it needed one, so we're going to stick that in. What are we up to next is we're going to drop the sucker back down, change out these. That's the standard brake lines. As you can see, they're meant to bolt into here. Clearly haven't because they're obviously not long enough. So over here, so we've got a couple of extra. We've got these new brake lines here.
Nice long ones.
Nice long ones, which we can go full articulation and it won't be hanging off of, yeah. Alright, so we'll swap them over, keep you battling on.
stubborn, man.
Yeah, it's a bad button, isn't it?
No.
Do we know what or is she a lucky get?
The middle.
Won't be much footage here, buddy.
It's all that water that just came out.
That's crazy, man. I reckon we pull it. I still reckon pull it and weld it so we get posy.
Yeah, right.
Oh, that has been sick.
Rightio, we pulled the rear diff out as we knew it was going to be a limmy diff. See the clutch pack's just slightly in that hole there, maybe not. We're trying to work out how to weld the big sucker, so it's definitely positive. So you can see the crown wheel there, it's got the sizes on it. So the crown wheel's 39 teeth, the pinion gear's 10 teeth. You do some sums and give you a ratio, but I haven't quite worked that out yet either. Back end's looking like a praying mantis after it's been hit. Twisted and fucked up everywhere. But this has all got to be done anyway to make sure that it's all good for Keller, which is a month away now. So 4 weeks, we'll get it apart, see if we can't find a mini spool for the rear, it'd be good. Boys have finished putting the locker in the front, that's also good. As you can see, we're having a few bevies. It's 3 o'clock on a Saturday, so we figured we've done enough. We're about to head to the establishment and have a rehydration session. Yeehaw!
It's got 2 bolts in it now.
Alrighty! Starter motor should stay in there then?
If it doesn't fucking work, it better be the right one.
Yeah, well, we hope it is. It come with the car. Not mean a lot from the bloke that ordered it, but
There we go.
done. Job's done. Well done, Reddles. Alrighty, so after a day, we worked out, we got a fair bit done. We've also worked out we've got a lot more to go. The back end's been fully sebbed. So we're going to try and fix all that up as much as we can. We put the new starter motor in, got the front locker in, new swivel arm kit, new king beam bearings. They fought pretty hard, Callum, for most of the day. We swapped the tail shaft over, so we got some different uni joints that actually look like they should hold in for a competition. The diff, the limmy, isn't a limmy, the clutch pack's worn out. When we drained the oil, we probably drained about 3 litres of water out before any oil come out as well. I'm not quite sure how that got in there. Yet again, the shock mount, you've seen footage of that, that's all stuffed, shocks are stuffed. So yeah, we're going to come down 7 o'clock tomorrow, being Australia Day. We're going to come down, keep working on this car, and hopefully we get it all smashed out. Till then. You know what you're doing there, Beaver?
Yeah, sort of. Lefty loosey, righty tighty.
Got that?
Red handle.
So back here, this is our Australia Day for half of it. Working on the poo trial, goose. Every bit of weight counts. It's looking nice and barren in here now. It's exactly what we want. Might trim the floor, might trim the flooring up a bit, but at this stage that's good enough. The factory Nissan jack, it's what they supply when you run 37s and a 6-inch lift. Alright, so Callum just come back from Midland. How'd you go down there, buddy?
Not well. No brake pads. They gave us the wrong seals for the rear diff. Got oil.
Got oil, and I stayed behind with Huggins to knock a few other jobs out. Tried wiring up the fuel pump. Didn't have much joy there either with Reddles. yeah, we got a few things done today. We did get most of the lines ran for the fuel system. We got Reddle's looking pretty sweet there. Send your comments down below, please, to let him know that we do appreciate him doing this sort of stuff for us. Got all the front end put back together, all the swivel up kits in, all the seals are in, got our extended brake lines on. Yeah, she's starting to get there, guys, starting to get there. But yeah, a bit of a piss off really. Been a stray day, we've had enough. Got the big cool air there belting us down, but we need to go and get some beer into us. It is a stray day, guys, so that's what we're going to do. Alright guys, here we are at my place. As you can probably hear by the music, it's actually a stray day. A couple of kegs we're smashing down. Old Reddles and the Jones boys are here. Actually he's heading to the back tree, but believe it or not, this crazy little, we won't call him a fucker because this is a PG show, so this crazy sucker is going to go down the hill in his mankini, Australia style. So alright, edit, take 2. So here we go, here's the man himself coming through the back there. Reddles, when you getting into uniform, mate, like Kellerberrin, this is your everyday adventure shirt. We Whitey, warn you, don't watch this, mate, don't watch this ain't good. No. Oh no, we're not ready for this really, are we?
It's coming.
It's coming. Thank you. Alrighty. There we go. Crowd response. They've seen enough. Angus is pretty happy. Shaz is extremely happy. We can't. That seat's a bit hot, is it, Tiger? Yeah, I'd be going too. It's alright, the man's off. Now, yeah, we'll get out the ramp, we'll get a shot at Kimbo's slice. What are you thinking, Kimbo?
Job's on.
Job's on for sure.
I'm not related to
Caitlin's following with Huggy, so we're going to get plenty of, well, dread to say, behind the footage. Happy Australia Day, Tit Rat Racing. The beauty of 37-inch tyres is the weight of them. They're pains in the arse to get on and off. Alright, so we got the patrol pushed outside, managed to get it kind of back together. It's got no rear diff in it, the axle's just floating in there. Give the place a quick clean up so you can open up for business again on Monday. No, Tuesday rather, it's a public holiday today. Great job there, Callum. So yeah, next weekend we'll get back into it, put the rest of it together and give it a shit kicking around this paddock out the back here, I reckon. That sounds like a plan, Stan. Alright guys, Saturday morning. Saturday morning means we go back to Greg Huggins and Medspark, do some more work to the comp truck. This weekend we're going to try and rebuild the more shims in the rear diff so she locks up better. What else we got to do? We've got to rebuild the put the back end in, wheel bearings, seals, all those sorts of rigmarole. Beautiful day, I might add. It's only meant to be 29 degrees today, so should be good temperature in the sheds. What else we got to do on the big girl? We've got to give it a hiding, we know that. We've got to mount the transcooler. Found a bloke up Wanneroo. Going to be able to get a radiator surround off of him, which is really cool. High pressure side to the power steering pump. We've already got the power steering pump off of him. Radiator surround. Viscous fan, because as you've seen from other shots, viscous fan. I think that's why we need a radiator surround as well, due to the fact the radiator wasn't mounted properly. Smashed into all of that, so we have got another surround, viscous fan and high pressure side pump going. Old Beaver's going to take off shortly, go grab them for us while we continue working. So I'll see you when we get to Medspark. Rightio, Met Spark Tech Tip, how to weld an LSD diff.
Alright, so we're going to weld the spider gears up in between all these. We're going to put the hat back on. And we're going to weld all the way through here in the back. And then it'll be one unit like a spool.
But I ask you, Huggy, who could perform such a feat?
Ah, KD Fab.
KD Fab.
There he is.
There he is, he's rocked up just on time. 3 cans in and he's ready to weld.
I'm going to need another can before I start, but...
That's what we call a K&D locker right there. That's the mini spool for the centre right there. Work well. Well done, bud.
What's going on, mate?
Tell us about the high pressure hose that you went and got for the power steering pump.
It's wrong. Would you believe it? Drove all the way to Ronaroo and it's wrong.
It's wrong.
But the fan's right, so that's all good.
You haven't got it on yet.
No, not yet.
Actually starting a lot better before it gets going. That pump.
Might be that pump. How's like, nope.
That starts like that.
Sweet.
Alright guys, that's the end of this episode. Got up to around the 22-minute mark, which I know you guys hate. It's getting a bit long and boring, but hang in there and watch it all for us, because we did do a lot of work on that old girl to get her up to specs to go to Kellerberrin. As always, like and subscribe. We'd really like to get to 100 subscribers. It's taken me a year and a half to get to 56, so just hit that like and subscribe button, give us a bit of joy, and as I said, next episode you're going to see a hell of a lot more action. Quite frankly, don't know how the patrol survived, but it did survive. It's a driver, still licensed, still our pub runner. So thanks a lot guys, see you next time.